Hello, welcome back to my channel. My name is Beth and this is Beth's Bookish Reviews. And if you can tell by the title, I am going to be telling you about a Dickens read-along that I am doing. Right now it's just with a friend of mine, Chris. We do a lot of read-alongs, buddy reads together, readathons together. We read a lot of books together. She is my in real life best friend, and so I got this idea from Katie over at Books and Things. She did a Charles Dickens read-along, and they were reading a book by Charles Dickens every 2 months. Like, they would take 2 months to read one book. I think a couple of the books they read 1 month. I don't know how she did it because I didn't participate, so I don't know how she set it up. I'm going to take 2 months for each book. And so I want to give credit where I got my idea from, and that is Katie over in Books and Things. I will link her down below just in case you want to go and find out everything that she did. But I think they just finished up last year. Anyway, she rated all of Charles Dickens' books, and she was the first person I have seen do this. A lot of people may have done this already. I don't know, but she's the one I got my idea from. So I asked Chris if she would like to do this with me, and she said yes. So we're going to start in January. So we're going to go, and Katie also did it in publication order, as far as I know. So in January of 2025, we're going to read the Pickwick Papers, which was this first book. He published this serially, you know, it came out in newspapers and stuff. So this was published in 1836, and this will be January and February. So they are pretty big, and I think I've heard that this came out in 20 installments. So that's January and February. And I think I will count my weeks up and just make sure that by the end of each week I have read to where my tab is. March and April, and I don't have all my books, so I will be putting pictures up of those that I don't have on one side or the other. So March and April, the next read will be Oliver Twist, May and June, Nicholas Nickleby. I have this one on its way to me. I wanted to make sure I at least had half the year. July and August is The Old Curiosity Shop. September and October, Barnaby Rudge. And these two I haven't heard a lot about. I know that The Old Curiosity Shop, I've heard Benjamin McAvoy. I watch a lot of his videos, and he says that a lot of people are on the fence with The Old Curiosity Shop. November and December, Martin Chuzzlewit, and I will also be rereading in December A Christmas Carol. I have started rereading A Christmas Carol every Christmas Eve. So in January and February of 2026, I do have A Christmas Carol. It's over here, but I wasn't going to hold that one up. I'll show it to you. Okay, so December of 2025 on Christmas Eve, I'm going to read A Christmas Carol. Because I have it on my TBR to read this Christmas Eve. Okay. January and February of 2026, Dombey and Son. Or over here, wherever I put it. March and April of 2026. I have this one. And I was going to read it. So yeah. David Copperfield. May and June of 2026 will be Bleak House. July and August, Hard Times. September and October, Little Dorritt. November and December, A Tale of Two Cities. Christmas Eve, A Christmas Carol. January and February 2027, I will reread Great Expectations. I have read this about 4 times. I think this is the only Dickens I have really read, other than some short stories. I read A Haunted House and A Christmas Carol. March and April of 2027, Our Mutual Friend. And May and June of 2027, The Mystery of Edward Drood. I have down here that Katie from Books and Things just finished this, so maybe she did just finish it. I do know that in January of this year, I wanted to get in on this, but I just couldn't work things around to get started on it. So, anyway, if you want to participate in this, let me know. I will put the list down in the box below, and if you want to read some and not all, you can also let me know those. I do know that a lot of these will be available as audiobooks, possibly, and question mark. I don't know for sure, but yeah, I mean, we can discuss them and just have a good time with it. I do know that Dickens was an excellent writer. I absolutely adore Great Expectations, and I know that a lot of people love the Pickwick Papers, say they are very, very funny, and I know that my sister loves A Tale of Two Cities, and she also loves Bleak House, but I had a hard time getting into it. But if we're there to, you know, cheer each other on, I think we would get a lot more out of it. And yeah, I mean, I would love to have you reading with Chris and I as we delve into Dickens writing, and let's get some of these books read. So I just wanted to come on here and leave this message and invite you all to read with us. And if you enjoyed this video, click that subscribe, click that thumbs up button. And if you want to see more from me, click that subscribe button, and I'll see you in the next video.